Annyeonghaseyo. Welcome again, viewers. It is our second lecture of Korean class. Today we will learn all the Hungel vowels and try to learn these by heart in very few time. I have summarized the things so that by giving some examples, we can learn most of the vowels of Korean language. Let's come to some basic points how to memorize Hangul vowels, Korean language vowels. First of all, we have to know that the vowel separately has no sound. If we have to generate some sound, we have to speak a vowel. We have to insert a consonant before it. We have to uh, put a consonant before vowel to get its sound. And if we have to separately speak sound the vowel, we have to insert or put consonant young before the vowel, so we get the its sound. For example, for the first vowel if we insert young, a universal consonant, then we can get its sounds or for the second consonant o, we have to insert. These are two examples given here. There are a total 10 vowels in Korean language, and further we have some complex vowels called diphthong. Almost 9 more vowels we will study in this class. Let's come to the sounds of vowels. We have vowel a straight line, and at its right side a short line. We will see the strokes in the next lecture and understand how we write these Korean words, our Korean words, consonants and vowels. It sounds like but be assured that we cannot separately say the vowel. We have to insert consonant young before that to separately speak it, or any consonant which gives its sound. Second vowel is oo. It has a laying line and a line to this sky, vertical line. It sounds like oo. Similarly, third vowel is with a standing line, and it has a cross line at left, and it sounds like yo. And laying line with a line at its bottom, it sounds like oo. And standing line alone gives the sound of e, and a laying line alone gives a sound of u. And first four vowels, if we add an other line, a y is added before the sound. For example, for if an other second line at right side is added, it becomes ya. Ya. We can relate both these vowels, so we can easily memorize them. Similarly, for O vowel, we have yo. We have yo. O, yo. O and yo. And for third vowel, u, we get u. And for fourth, u, we get u. These are total 10 vowels of Korean language. Now we see some examples to learn these vowels. With the neon consonant, if we put with all these vowels, we get first a consonant, neon plus na, neon plus u, nu, neon plus u, neon plus u, new, neon plus u, nu, neon plus e, ni, neon plus u, nu, neon plus ya, nya, neon plus you, neon plus yo, no, neon plus neo, neon plus yo, neo, neon plus new, new. Similarly, we do it with short consonant. Short plus short plus su, short plus yo, sio, short plus su, short plus si, short plus siu, short plus short plus siu, short plus siu, short plus siu. Practice with all other words or to get more knowledge of these vowels and to learn them easily. No, and in the last, we will study the diphthongs, the complex vowels. First two complex vowels are derived from simple vowel a and e, and both are a and a. Third one is from e and u. It is we. It is we. Fourth came from o and a. It is wa, in short from wa. This one is derived from u and o. It is wo, in short from wo. Sixth one is from u and a, we, or we. Seventh is from u and e, we, eighth is from U and A, ue, and ninth and final is from U and E, we. These are nine diphthongs or complex vowels. We see some examples for diphthongs in the last. If we add neon at front of we get we, and if we add jog in front of A, we get gay, gay, and if we add miam in front of wa, it's wa, and if we add piep in start of wa, we get wa, and if we add ing in the at the start of the consonant o, we get wo. So that's all for today. In next lecture, we will study how to write all the consonants and vowels of Korean language by their strokes, from where we have to start and where to end. So, Ghamsa Hamnida, goodbye.